similar vein to yesterday with you guys getting the 9 runs to get the 7 runs today, the big 7th inning today. Just how much of that is the weight lifted off you guys to know that you can still consistently use these types of at-bats?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is, and we've talked about it a lot throughout the year, just, moving the ball forward. I mean, we had the 7 runs or the 5 runs in the 7th, and Connor hit a ball that just landed in the outfield grass. Henry, 2 strikes, hits the ball right inside the line, just continuing to keep the line moving forward.
Shelton, how much of this was sort of maybe a philosophy, or I don't know what the right word is, but I mean, you guys didn't do much against Snell, but you kept at it and then got him out of the game after 6 and then sort of stayed patient and went after the next pitcher? Yeah,
I mean, this is a guy that hadn't given up runs in a while and had been pitching really well in Blake, and we just kept going. I mean, and he threw, 107, 108 pitches, and we were able to keep grinding and stayed with it, and nice job because he threw the ball well. I mean, he executed the fastball to both sides of the plate and really threw the fastball well, but we just stayed with it and kept going, and then had some timely hits.
Shelly, at one point I think Mitch had 6 straight ground ball outs. What was he doing well to keep them off balance?
Yeah, I mean, he did a nice job with his with the sweeper and the cutter today, and I mean, he was at 56 or 57 through 2, and wasn't very efficient early. A lot of 3-2 counts, and then kind of locked it in late and did a nice job. I mean, he gave up the 1 run on the 2-out hit to Bogarts, but other than that, I think after the 2nd inning, we kind of changed the execution of the game plan, and he got back in the strike zone. Early in the game, he just wasn't in the zone.
Jared got his first hit tonight. Can you speak to being in a unique position where you have to make everyone, not because it's not forced, but everyone feel on top of the world, and you may go through this hundreds of times in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're seeing a lot of firsts,
right,
because we've had some injuries and we've had guys called up. So it's nice for Tree late in the game to be able to get that one, because you grind through some at bats and you search for that first hit, but to be able to get it is really important as we move forward.
I know it's only been a couple of games, but Henry out of that 3-hole, he looks awfully comfortable there, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, Henry can hit. I mean, we knew that when we called him up, and with the situation we're in, and with Brian being down and having some guys banged up, he had really good at bats in Miami. So just kind of adjusting it, putting up there, and he grinds through it. And tonight another good set of at bats.
Shelton, building off the latter 2 questions, you had 5 rookies play today, and then in your next 2 starts you're going to have Ortiz and Vito. Just as you're going through this stretch where you've got guys banged up, just how important is that collection of rookies going to be in terms of maintaining some stability as you head into the break?
Extremely important, because I mean, not only that, as I think we've talked about for a long time since Ben got here, is that the lifeblood of our organization is going to be our system. So the fact that we're able to backfill, and I mean, we have a very young roster in terms of experience, and for these guys to come up and contribute and do what they're doing is extremely important for us.